We have a universal vision, but let's take it down just a little bit to an international. Keep the international community involved in mind when I ask this question. Considering the rapidly evolving landscape of filmmaking and media, what kind of challenges and opportunities do you foresee for Dirt Merchants films and the new Dirt Merchants universe?
Well, yeah, I've been all over the world speaking. I haven't been everywhere, but I've been to a lot of places and speaking and coaching. And when you travel, you see how other people live. And when you travel, you also see how other people react to what you say, especially when you're traveling and delivering speeches and there's translators and you're trying to speak a broken version of their language and that sort of things. So you see the translators are very interesting people because you can talk to the translator in your language and they're speaking it to the audience in their language. So you're kind of getting both cultures kind of mixed in. So you get a good sense of how other countries, other nations, other societies, how they see it. And there are differences. There are major cultural differences. There are major visual differences, physical differences that you encounter. And obviously I'm not the first one to say this, but there are also, we're all human and we're all dealing with certain things that are common to all of us. Some things are common within the culture and some things are common in human nature. And so because we're focusing our attentions on the things that are common to human nature, we are able to appeal to a wide variety of audience, a wide spectrum of cultures. And also because we are teaching age-old principles from all of the spiritual disciplines, and we use the spiritual texts as our guides because that's all that was written back in the ancient times. That's all you could get a hold of was a spiritual reference. That's all that existed, right? So I'm sure that if there were some great novels from back, 2000 BC, we'd be reading those, but there aren't, right? You're reading spiritual texts, religious texts, but we incorporate all of them. And by incorporating all of them and even telling some stories that were from those cultures, like we did in 𝐄𝐦𝐚𝐢𝐥, we told a story from the Chinese culture, and as we did in 𝐶𝑠antastic, we told stories from the Pacific Island cultures and also the Native American cultures. I didn't mean to leave out the Native American spiritual approach to things, and they don't have as much written. It's more stories passed down through the generations. We're utilizing themes that are or incorporating, I should say, themes that are very much universal in nature. So with all this great technology that we have and the ability to be global like that, and we can right now, our stuff is only really available in North America right now, US and Canada, but we have the ability to go expand out, and sky's the limit. So we already know that the cultural divide does not exist in the dirt merchants world. There is no cultural divide. Everyone who is a good and conscious person wants to teach and coach good and conscious and decent lessons to their people around them and their families, and that is a universal theme. And that maybe there are a couple places in the world where that it's not like that. I don't mean to be a pure Valhalla optimists in this whole thing, but that's the areas of the world where people don't think that way are very. It's a very small percentage. So you gotta talk in generalities. Yeah, I might go outside and get hit by lightning, but probably won't. Right? You probably find people that cultures that don't like this, but probably not, right? Unless you're really looking for it. So go with the it's like people buy lottery tickets, like, oh, I lost again. Well, it was one in 10 billion that you would win. So what do you expect? What do you think was gonna happen?
I love it.